G'day guys, and welcome to the demo of Nova Roma, the successor to Kingdoms and Castles. I think it's by Lion Shield Games, yeah, this is the next game from the makers of Kingdoms and Castles, something we play on this channel. So it's a demo version and the game comes out in early 2026, I believe. Let's have a quick look. Okay, welcome to the Nova Roma demo. This represents a small portion of the final game and not representative of the final quality. Submit any bugs and okay, we are ready. So we've wishlisted already. Let's get into a new setup and have a look how cool this is going to be. Now, let's start with the prologue. Rome has fallen into corruption, decay and chaos. Self-inflicted mortal wounds. Click OK to continue. You set off on your own. You're a brave band of freed persons, escaped slaves and disgruntled citizens. You must build a new city, make it large and prosperous. Yes. The old Roman Empire will be jealous if it attacks. In its final breaths, you must defend yourselves. It's up to you to build a new Rome. A bit like Constantinople. The Eastern Roman Empire split. Okay, we're going to go into standard mode. We know that from Kingdoms and Castles. And here's the one that the island that we have now been given. We can only we can't change these into medium and large. What we can do is generate a different map. Now, I want to see about the map here. Now, 2 water sources is a good idea, and I do like that. 3 marble deposits on this coast over here, 2 stone deposits really high up, and 2 stone deposits a bit lower as well. One thing you do want to do is a couple of water deposits on the hill would be good for dams. And I believe just had a little tinker with it before we did this, and the stone deposits are super important, and I think that's a bit similar to Kingdoms and Castles. So you've got this bit of land here, and I think let's set ourselves up over here. I think this could be quite nice. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to do this. We're going to do easy mode, normal, easy. Let's do normal. No, let's do easy because that's the only one we can do. We go accept. And let's call it El Pluribus Stitch. El Pluribus Stitch. I think that's the many stitch ups. The many times have been stitched up. So guys, I'm going to let you guys jump in, enjoy the stitch up intro, and I'm going to see you in El Pluribus Stitch in just a sec. Okay, now hopefully the volume is okay. Building outposts, yeah, hopefully we don't get too many of these tutorials. I think we know what we're doing for the moment, but we shall see and probably regret it. But these things are on at the moment, these deposits. Now, I have a feeling when I played this maybe yesterday or the day before, it's a little demo. It only came out about a week ago, maybe a few days ago. When I first played it, these were not marked here with these marks on them. Now those are interesting. I wonder if we can go into here and go into settings. No edge scrolling, inverted zoom. I have got the music down a little bit because it was just a bit ridiculous. But I can't see here where we can do that. That's fine. So let's just crack on. But I think it's basically just saying let's make sure we see them, and it might just be while we do the outpost. Now the outpost is the equivalent of the keep in Kingdoms and Castles. It's the very first thing you can build before you can build anything else, or before you should build anything else. And of course we've got these hills to think about. Now I think we need to put the keep somewhere near the beach. Oh, I don't mind the keep being there. Now that's nice. Oh yeah, I like the keep sitting. It's not the keep. The what is it? The outpost. Yeah, it's the town centre. And let's do it. Let's do it here. Let's turn it this way, and look at the front. And we are wanting to spin it and then put it there. If I put it here, where's the front? Oh, the front is this way. Good. Okay, here's the front, and let's put it right there. And it's flattened out the land, and yes, those other markings have gone as well, so that's good. We've got a stone deposit just here. Now, okay, let's do the first things. So obviously we've got a very similar setup to Kingdoms and Castles. There's already been a few patches in here already, I suspect one of the patch things was those tabs at the start. Let's jump in. We will need to build the equivalent of hovels. Oh, it is hovels even in this game. Brilliant. Oh God, okay. I think we could change the name of it though. Hovel's good for kingdoms and castles, but I think we could call it something a little bit more Italian or Roman, should I say? Not Italian, Roman. Okay, but first thing is we need to build roads. Now I believe there's no cost for roads at all in this one. In the previous, there were certainly costs involved. So let's do something here. Let's just build ourselves a little bit of a plaza, because I think we can do that apart from the actual time it takes them to build it. I wouldn't mind also just chopping down some trees. I think we want these trees to be chopped. Let's take a few trees out as well. That'll get us a little bit of wood up here. Now we are getting stone as well, so that is nice. And we are on speed 1. I can go to speed 2, go to speed 3 up here, but I'm going to go back to speed 1. The difference in this game, one of the main differences is certainly, let's zoom out there, it's a bit sound effecty. Let me have a look. One of the differences is certainly will be that you've got a lot of water things to manage as well. Okay, let's go ahead and put another road, and then we can work out where we're going to put the hovels. Now, if I do this and I do this, I'm looking at the fertile land. I like the straight roads. We'll do the nice straight roads for Roman roads. And if I do that, I go to infrastructure. No, sorry, go to houses, and I put in some hovels. Now, these are going to be ripped up pretty soon. So let's put in 1 and 2 and 3. 42. That should get those guys being at least sorted out. So that's pretty good. Right. Okay. Now we have a day-night cycle happening as well, which I'm not overly keen on, but yeah, okay, there we go. We've got some people with houses now, so that's pretty good. Now, houses has helped unlock this, and oh yes, we certainly will have a what is it, like a technology tree, and that's quite cool. So first of all, let's look at putting in some farms. Now I want to look at the fertility rates of this land, but what I'd like to do first is just clear this. Now let me just clear out all those trees and just say, guys, come on, get all those trees out. Now the other thing as well is we've got some stone here, so if I click on these stones, take that stone out the middle there as well. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's good. Take that little bit of stone out. Now this stone is quite good, and then we can put ourselves onto a stone deposit, but that's quite different. 3 hovels here, and we click on those hovels, the houses, just to see how the happiness is going. So at the moment 55, happiness is trending downwards, sitting at 55, and they may leave your city if they're unhappy, so we'll see about that one as well. And you can see where the people are that belong to each of these 3 houses. So at the moment we have, what do we got in El Pluribus Stitch? We have 119 pieces of wood, 62 pieces of stone, and I want to put down some farms. Now, I don't believe we have the windmill situation for last time, but what I'll do is I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I think that's all on land that is fertile, so that's pretty good. I'll tell you what I will do. I'm going to go in, because I don't mind being so close to it. I'm going to go into settings and say the sound effect volume can come down. The music can come up a tiny bit, but these other 2 can come down because it was just a bit silly. Let's go for save, and let's go for thank you. Okay, I will also just save the game. Yeah, I'm saved now, which is nice. Okay, so they're doing that. Now we've got a well that we need, and if I have a look under farm, I should be able to put a well in. But I want to think about city planning, so let me put a right angle going on here, another road, and let's do it here actually. Let's do it like that, and we'll put a well on this corner. Now I want to put a temple in, and I think I'll do the temple opposite this one. I like the idea of the temple being right there. So let's do that. Let's go for a temple. Now, to do in a religion, a temple is going to be 20 pieces of stone and 10 pieces of wood. So here we go. Let's put the front of the temple there. And let's say, right, opposite this one, we're going to put the temples. Okay, so we'll put one there. And when that gets built, we'll see about what's brilliant about the temples. Okay, now we seem to have these. I want this lovely view here across the Mediterranean, but these guys are, just so we can see where the Romans are coming to get us. But these guys keep replanting those trees. Okay, let's do that. Okay, and these guys obviously want their water. Now, once we get that temple up and running, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we click on the temple, and now consult the gods. Okay, this is new. I see you built your first temple. It's only right that you begin to consult with us. Now, whom among us will you dedicate it to? Great. Okay, so I can't dedicate it to this yet, or this one, but I can dedicate it to God of Agriculture, Ceres. Agriculture and fertility. Now, this will improve agriculture harvest in a radius around the temple, but Ceres comes displeased if the same areas have crop fires, or I can go for God of Thunder, who is Jupiter. You can prove happiness around the temple, and he can be displeased. You can go, okay, so they're all industrial. Jupiter's just general happiness. She's agriculture, harvest, happiness, industrial production can be improved, and so who is he? Vulcan. And Neptune, fishing yields. Well, I think I'm going to do our mate Jupiter. Okay, so we'll dedicate it to Jupiter. There we go, as expected. Okay, so you get 2+ of these stars. I'll grant you 2 favors. I have more divine tasks for you to accomplish that you might earn more of my favor. Do not disappoint. So, if I get an extra 1, grow your population 20 citizens, I'll have another 3 of those. Spend your favor here for a permanent bonus. So we can drop the favors in there, but at the moment I want to go leave, and now we are looking good. Little glass of wine there going here with Nova Roma. So this is that color, so that's quite good, and we can consult them, we can do all that, but at the moment we want to do a well. So if I have a look at the water supply, I've now been granted the well, and I wanted to put it on that corner, didn't I? Yes, I did. So we'll do that, and I'm going to put another well in the middle of the city here, so that'd be good, just so we can put it around that bit there. A little bit of a forum going. So, divine tasks and technology tree. So, divine tasks, population to 20. Now, we're sitting at, where's the population numbers, chiefs? Oh, there's the there's the day and there's the year, or the season. And I'm sitting at 15 people. So, I'd say 5 per house here. And every house has got the capacity of 5, yep. So we need to get ourselves, and he wants more water, this guy. So let's do 2 things. Let's grab ourselves, before we do anything else, let's grab an extra hovel. Yeah, and let's grab, while we're there, an extra well. And I'll do the ABC, always be doing, always be building, ABB. Always be, well, always be, I'm just going to say let's always be building something, but I don't know how that's ABC. It's always be doing something. ABDS. Okay, now I can do a Roman forum, and I do want to put a forum in as well, but I can't move this guy, so that's going to be interesting. We'll see about this. But what we might do is we might make this the Roman forum. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get rid of this. Can you clear the land? Can I get rid of that? No. Can I put a Roman forum in here? Let's do this Roman forum. I need gold for that. This one, I need gold. Okay, good. So we need gold, but in the meantime we can go to technology tree and see how we can do it. So we can do granary, a tax office. We need 3 for those though, for the gold. Small apartments. So this is where we'll build some of our more permanent homes, and I love these. And this is the really cool nature of this game, is the hills, because once we start to get these gradients, if you have a look there, just the slightest build up and they start looking really cool. So that's quite good. I'll show you a bit more about what I mean. I'm trying to just have some of these angles where it's not all crossroads as well. So I like the idea of some of the roads sort of just peeling off each other. Let's have a look. Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. And let's do that. Okay. And now what we'll do is we'll start to build a bit of a new area for this to happen. So I need to go to the technology tree and I want to unlock the small apartments. That spends one of them. And then I've got one more, so I'm going to leave that for the moment. And I should be able to get myself 20 citizens. Once I get another 5 staying, we should be able to rock and roll. But in the meantime, I'm going to grab small apartments. Now these are 15 and 10. I've got 214 and 62. So let's do some small apartments. And look at this lovely building. This is freaking awesome, this building. Now, I think this building, if we have a look at it, sorry for moving around. If I have a look at it, there are doors there. Okay, if you watch me play Kingdoms and Castles, I'm very fussed about how things look. Now that also works. You've got a little entry area on here. You've got a little entry on that left hand side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy, I'm going to put him like this and just say here we are. He goes there. Yeah, and his capacity, the others are 5, but his capacity will be, when they're built, will be 12. With 2 people to run it, though. 2 people to run it, and that's going and getting everything and all that sort of stuff. So we will be destroying these guys once we get going. Now that we've got this here, I'd like to now do another one. Let's do small apartments, and we'll put it here. Now that'll get us a little bit of... Yeah, we'll do that. And that'll get us a little bit of the trees there. It is snowing. And we can start to see some of these hills working quite nicely. So 20 capacity here, 40, hang on, what did we say they are? 24, so 20 here but 24 there. So once we do that with 15 people, I'm going to also then go, right, can you please get rid of those guys? Oh, the demolish is there. Ah, yes, and I need to do the Roman Forum here. Can I demolish that? I can. Brilliant. Oh, but I didn't. I didn't get myself a tax office. Goodness. Okay, that's all right. We are zoomed in. Let's build it again. Had a little well there. Let's put another well over here. Let's put it there. I don't mind a few extra wells, and that's those guys going. Accidentally demolished that road as well, so let's put that back in. At least the houses are away from the farming, which is good. So I think that's pretty good. Now, what have we got over here? Industry. Okay, so we can do a stockpile and we can do a warehouse. But we need gold for that. So let's do a stockpile. Now, stockpile is going to be taken up by things over in the industrial area, things like wood and all that sort of stuff. So if I can, let me just build myself another road and say, right, road here, and on one side we'll do a stockpile. Where's the... Yep, you can see the entrance on either side. I'll put it like that. Just, I think that's nice. And then over there we can have a look here. We need the gold. Okay, so we are waiting on these people to come visit us. Where are they coming in? Are they going to come in? Is there a boat? I think there was a boat that would come in. Oh, this might be the boat out here. He might have just attended. Yeah, there he is. Settler ship departing. Okay, that's a shame. I got the scroll speed nice and slow as well. Fishing over there. Where are we? Here's our little settlement. Look at our little settlement there on the edge of the cliffs. The temple there. You can imagine these ruins being discovered thousands of years later. Look at the light glistening off those rocks. Oh, I like this. This is a beautiful game. This is really lovely. I mean, it's a really good succession for Kingdoms and Castles. Just to be something, you know, Roman. It's just brilliant. And it comes at a good time. We've got the Anno, the Roman Anno game is out a couple of months ago. That's doing okay. Not amazingly, but okay from what I hear. Okay, let's keep moving. So, what do we got there? We've got that one. All right, now, let's see. So, we definitely need an extra person, extra 5 people, and hopefully they'll do that. And I'll go speed 2 for now. But what I will do is just keep building houses, and we want to stick with a couple of things. Let me go back to that, and let me do, what's that, for clearing of trees? Yeah, okay, so it's just trees that it'll do. So if I do this, good, okay, you'll do that. If I do a couple of trees there, yeah, you're going to be good. Now, let's think about forest. I think forest is going to want to be over here somewhere, so let's do the forest in here. Infrastructure, we put the road in, and we'll get this guy going, and we'll do that there. And what we can do is go industry, thought I had the forester there. No, I don't. Small warehouse. Okay, good. 5 people declared inside our city was appealing. So that's brilliant. We got those extra points. So if I go here, I got 3 extra points. Yeah, I get that. And make sure you have 2 temples and it'll get another 4 points. Now a temple is a cost of just those. So let's do it. Let's do another temple here. Let's do it. In fact, let's do it like that. Let's make sure it's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. It can be around the new Roman Forum that we're going to do. So that's a nice building. Now, it won't give us the points until we've built it, but I like that one. So we've got this guy who's dedicated to... not fully staffed. Okay, let's go to the jobs tab. And what we want to do is builders. But I want temple workers to be up here. And obviously we need to now build, because we haven't got enough people. We now need to build extra houses. So that's fine. Let's go ahead and put another road in here. And just say, yeah, there you go. And if you're going to go like that, if you're going to do that, are these 2 blocks across? If they are, I should be able to add another hovel, another one of these houses here. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, I'm looking at the shape of the roofs now. So let's go in front of that. Yeah, let's do it this way. Great. Okay, that's nice. That is good. And while we're there, you know what? Let's just give another one to build. And I like the idea of maybe that there. So they're perpendicular to each other, which is quite nice. That'd be good. Okay, these stockpiles here should be... That stockpile needs to be staffed. Once it is staffed, it is staffed. Yeah, these people are bringing stuff into the stockpile. So that'd be good. Okay, this is the first resources being stored in the stockpile. There we go. Nice. Okay, good. So that is coming along nicely. Okay, let's have a look here what we're seeing. We need to dedicate this one to someone, so consult the gods. So we got this fella here already, Jupiter. So I don't know if you dedicate both, what happens. So this one will be agriculture. We've got happiness, industrial or fishing. Let's do agriculture. Ceres. So we want to dedicate it to Ceres. Thank you. Okay, +2 for Ceres, and she's off and running. And then if I have a look here, 2 temples, we should be getting that as well. So get that, complete that one. So I've now got a total of 9 of those points. And if I have a look at my 5 farms I need, and I should be able to get that one. Okay, let's get that. And if I go, where is it? 5 farms. I don't think I got that one. Hang on. Oh, sorry. Can you... Jupiter, make sure you have 2 temples. Okay, another 4 there. I think I collected the 5 farms one. Okay, another 4 people just decided to stay. So we got heaps happening there. But let me have a look here. Okay. And here. Now we got 13 points to spend. So we definitely want to get ourselves a tax office. Great. 10 points to go. We want a stone quarry, a forester, and a granary. So we're just getting these at the moment, which is nice. Look at that. That looks lovely as well, actually. What else? We've got 3 palisade walls. No. A charcoal maker. Yes. 2 to go. Let's do grapevines as well. So we've got all of our points there. So we've got lots to build now. But this is looking lovely. Now I want to get my tax collection office. So this guy's going to need 15 pieces of stone. Now, to do stone, just see here, if I go stone quarry, yep, you are just wood. Okay, so stone quarry can be against the stone, which is there. Okay, let's just see here. So could you be there? You could. I think you could. Are you not near a road? I think you can be placed there. And we'll put 2 on there, which is nice. It must be next to a road, but let me place it. So we'll do that, and then where are we for the... there we are. The road is right there, which is nice. Okay, good. So the stone should be happening. And if I go to food, I should now have grapevines and granaries. But more important, my tax office is... I need this stone. Okay, good. So let me just do something here. Let me clear this. Oops, sorry, collect and clear this. And I'm looking at these bits out here. And And I'm looking at these little bits of stone that are around. They'll help us to get the stone, and once we've got that, we can actually start to get a few things. If I do those guys, so there they are, just there. So that's a little different little mechanic than previously. Now let's go to jobs and do the stone workers, quarry workers. Okay, at the top. You're full. You're full. Why are you purple though? Stockpile workers. Okay, everyone's good except for clear land workers. Put them there. Up to 30 people though. It'll just... I want that to be cap out really at 10. That's what I'm saying. Let's do this capping out at 6. Yep. Just say, okay, I always want that capping out at 6. It just pushes people to the other jobs, which is nice. Okay, let's do that. That's nice. Okay, so stone should now be coming in. Oh yeah, I've got 8 pieces of stone. I've now got 12 and 185 wood. 4 extra people stay, give me a total of 28. My capacity for these guys should be, is it 12 per? Where are they? 12 per, so we have 36. So we have 28 out of 36 there. So we definitely need to build the other house. Oh, the other house should be building there. So that's nice. Ooh, okay, they should be doing that. Now there's a road that should also be building. This guy's still building. No workers available. Jobs. Can we go builders? I always want to staff these guys up. Should be the first one. Okay, you should be prioritizing that. I don't know why we haven't got these builders going. That seems a bit buggy to me because it's prioritized at the top. Let's have a look. Okay, so are we getting any money? No. We haven't got taxed yet? No, we've got 69 of those though, so we can build a tax office. So I wanted to put my forum here, so that's build a tax office. Well, we've got the tax office near this other one. Let's put it there. Yeah, let's do it there. Let's see where the front is. Okay, it's that, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's do tax office there. Yep, and if I get the... Let me do my forum. Once I get the tax office built... Yeah, we're going to prioritize... Ah, we can prioritize it directly. That's a new little... Look at that. You can do the priority on there. That's very cool. Man, that's a new mechanic there. You can prioritize directly from the buildings. People visited, but no one yet, because we're still waiting for this one to be built. But we have just prioritized it now, which is very nice. Okay, stone is certainly coming in, which is nice. What do you got? Yeah, you're there. You got 4 of 4. You got 4 of 4 as well. It's a lot. These people need water. Needy people need water. Okay, well, let's do literally well. Let's do another well. Where are we going to do it? Let's put it in the middle of all the houses there. Just see if we can get some nice little courtyard of water going. Okay, let me prioritize that as well. Just prioritize everything, and that'll be just lovely. Okay, so that is coming up now. El Pluribus stitch. Pluribus. Yeah, El Pluribus stitch. That's coming up. I think it's probably time to also put this. Let me do. Okay, if I go food and I go grapevines, tell you what, let me do little fertile or receiving irrigation. Okay, so we don't want that. Let me do this clearing. Yeah, okay, so we need fertile land for these guys. Okay, so let's do them fertile here. Yeah, great. And then while we're there, I'm not going to do anything in the middle. I'm just going to leave it like that. A well is here. What's the next thing? Now, we got, okay, so 28. Where, I don't know, here's another boat. Let's see when he comes in. What do we got there? Building integrity 100. Let me see about this. Now, if I click on the house will tell me what they need. Okay, so they're getting plus 40 from their diet with their water, or 32 from the diet, 8 from access to water, 3 from wood, but we'll need pottery. they've got neighbours and they've got road access, but they do need pottery. It's a bit interesting, isn't it? They need pottery. Okay, so pottery is the one where we're losing it a bit. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so from these houses, we're getting 20%, not fully staffed. Let's put it 30%. Make it terrible to be in. And then we'll move in the jobs field. We'll move the tax collectors up, as we always move everything up because when it's new. So that's pretty good. Okay, we don't want that to be there with the barren land. Okay, shall we have another look at the view? Yes, we should. Okay, tax is now at 3 pieces of gold, which is nice. I wish it was called Sesterti or something, something a little bit Roman. It would be nice instead of gold. Okay, let me demolish these, and then let me see if I can now go. Where's the Roman Forum? So there'd be 5 tiles there. If I go speed here, and hopefully I've got. Yep, I've got them. What do you need? You need. We've got 4, 9. Okay, let me do this one and just say, right, we want this to be here and here. Okay, it's doing it. Interesting. Right, let's see the shape that comes up. Gold is being collected, people visited, but none would come in again. We've got 28, although we should have 12. We should have capacity of 48. 48 beds. There's the. You don't need to add them up manually. There it is there. Okay, so that's all working nicely. Gold's being collected, and are we happy with this? Yeah, I think we are happy with that. Yep, I love the difference in elevation is nice for those guys. Okay, right, so we need now, what was it? Access to being taxed, so they're hating that, 12. Oh, another 4 are going to stay, which is good. But we need access to pottery. Now, I dare say we need to consult the gods, because pottery is going to be the clay pit and the pottery workshop. But to do that, it looks like everything in here is inside the demo area. But to do that as well, we're going to have to consult the gods and do some stuff. Grow your population to 45. Make sure you have 1 granary. Well, we can do the 1 granary thing immediately. Let's get out of that. Okay, what do you got? Industry. Forester and a charcoal maker. Oh, charcoal. So was it a granary? Yeah, let me put the granary in between the farm there. I've got a little bit of land here. So let's put the granary here. Now, for some reason, I want to put that like that. Yeah, I do. What's the back of it look like? That's interesting. I think that's more the front there. So we'll do that. And then what we'll do is I'm going to put the roads like this. Oh, and I'm going to do this road here. I do that for now. So we'll see about that. I'll put something that way I can put other buildings along there or behind it as well. But let's do one thing and just grab water supply and put 2 wells here. It's gonna be nice. Yeah. Okay, so we have a granary coming up, and that should get us 4. Population for 45. Well, we can keep adding houses. We have a total of 48 there, but I guess happiness is going to help us. And of course my forum, oh my god, my forum looks terrible. Okay, we definitely need the forum to be, so that's this pattern. We definitely want the forum to be, so what is it? This one, yeah. So I want it to be here, and there, and there. And then it should be a open area. So let's see how that is. In fact, we wanted to even put the forum along here. So let's grab ourselves another well and put it there instead, and then we'll destroy this one. I'm going to destroy these 2. Yep. And with 4 pieces there, can I now grab another forum on this one? Go there. can I do one? Okay, so if I go to jobs, let's talk about forum building. Granary workers. Okay, let's get some builders going up. Okay, we had that set to that, so let's just do, we want 24 here. But I think grape farmers, I just want to drop that down to 8. Wheat farmers, drop that down to 6. And then everyone else, so at least we're pushing these guys down. Let me go down to there. And at least let's see when we get some new people working. 36 or 48 people, and we'll get some more people going on. We are having a consult with that god being requested, but I'd like to say granaries are now up 4. And we're coming up on the other one as well. Make me an offering of 30 pieces of wheat. Ooh, did we miss it? Consult the gods. Unlock output to the nearest 7 farms. Okay. Make me an offering of 30 pieces of wheat. Okay, leave that. So that's her consulted. Let's consult him and say unlock these guys. 3 happiness. Yeah. Let's do it. We'll do that. And we'll complete this one. Oh, hang on. Okay, leave that. Okay. 6 people decided your city was appealing, so we're now at 39, which is pretty good. We want 45. The forum's starting to look pretty good as well, I think. What is happening next? Let's go. Oh, we've got a bit of gold there. Let's go to forums. Grab the middle forum tile, and let's do these ones and that one. Okay, that should be the forum. Can I prioritize this? No workers are available. Okay, we've got to be a little careful of that. Okay, let's see the forum. Now, so the forum, I'm clicking on the forum, and that's its area of influence, which is pretty good. So the forum should have lots of influence, which is nice. Technology tree, I have 2 stars. And I think for this one, we'll do a food counter. And that's it for now. Under forums, we now have, oh, here we go. What's this? Entertainment, we now have shops. Oh, need 5 pieces of gold. Okay, let's see about the food counter. So here is the forum here. So let's put a shop in, let's do a shop in this area, I think. Yeah, let's do it here. Let's do it. It's just a weird building. It's just a bit placeholdery. Okay, let's put it there. Why can't you put it there? Why not? The ground floor existing apartment building. Ooh, lovely. So you put it in. That's why it's placeholdery, because you put it in there. Oh, very nice. So you put a shop in the bottom. Oh, that's very cool. Okay, let me do this. Let me prioritize that one. Okay. Oh, this is very good. Wow, I like this game, guys. This is Nova Roma. Is it Nova Roma? I think it is. Yep. I can still see my view. I was thinking, is this thing going to ruin my view? Or it's probably not how I want the temples to look. So I'll probably redo something to do with this. I didn't want the temples to look like that, but then again, I could probably build another temple. Religion, small temple. Well, yeah, I could build another one here, couldn't I? Could. Let me do it. Let me put another one there. Don't want to really block the view there. Let me put another one. I like the idea of it a little bit back. If I did that, that would work. Yeah. And then I got another piece of this forum tiles, this one. And I said, right, what about that? There we go. So that might be a little better. And then we could even forumize this. Yeah, let's do it. 3. Yeah, okay, we can do this. So if we do that, why? Why can't you build there, guys? Why not? Extend your roads further to be able to build here, really? But why? But why? Okay, good. All right, let's go in here and see what the god wants to say. She wants to say something. Consult the gods. Because we now have 45 citizens. Yes! So we'll complete that. Okay, Excellent, you've done it. I'll grant you 4 favors. Use it wisely. Thank you very much. Now make an offering of 35 gold, and you get 5 reward. Okay, we have 5 of those. Make an offering. Well, it's one of the things Jupiter's want, so we must do. So we now need wheat, 30 wheat. Do I have wheats? I've got 10 wheat. Why don't I have any? Let's just get out of all that. We'll see what this is all saying. Okay. Can we actually... You're getting there. You get 4 pieces of wheat. Okay, good. All right, let's just get the food here, and what we'll say is, just add another. No, you need to be fertile. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. What we could do. Okay, there's a bit going on there. Do that either side of that. Okay, good. So we now make that on fertile ground until we get our water resources going. Well, I think we're going to leave the first episode here. We are certainly learning how things are going. Look at that. Oh, that looks terrible. Now, if I let me see. I've got 33. Let me just do that. If I've got 33 and I destroy one of them, what do I get back? 35. Okay, that cost me 3 gold to build. Did it? Yeah, it cost me 4 to build and 2. I lose 2 because I get them back. Okay. Well, I'm sure the good thing is you'll get other roads, so you'll get better roads than these muddy roads, and that's when then the whole town starts to look really good. If I see here, let me just go to this, and let me just go to this here. Where's the other roads? Aqueducts, stone roads. You get 5 of them. Oh, we can do it now. Yes. Brilliant. Okay, so you know what we're going to do? We are going to put we're going to put this here actually. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it next episode. So next episode, we're going to move our forum from there to here, and then we're going to consult these gods. So I'm going to pause the game, and we are just going to let it go on. I'm going to actually not let it go. We're going to pause it, and yeah, for episode 1, this is it's lovely. I believe I think it's called Nova Roma. Yeah, it is Nova Roma, from the makers of Kingdoms and Castles. Lions, either Lion's Gate or Lion's Shield. I think they're Lion's Shield. God, I'm guessing quite a bit there. Look at the grapes. The grapes look great as well. The tomatoes look brilliant. Okay, guys, this is episode 1. Don't forget, this is a demo. It is for free, and the game comes out in early 2026. We'll be playing it on Stitch Up. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you at in the next episode. Cheers.